Where are the largest centers of criminal talent, and how are they being developed? Well, everywhere is the reality. You hear about Eastern Europe a lot, you hear about South America a lot. That's because they're the most successful. The drug war has improved a lot of criminals' technical capabilities because the drug cartels, they want to keep their money, and everything happens on the internet today. So they've done a lot to promote that. Southeast Asia is another big spot because they don't really have, they have different copyright laws and understandings of intellectual property than we do, and it's more fluid there. So I don't want to, there's no one name. I can tell you that, in Boston, there's plenty of cybercrime that goes on. It's mostly, though, it seems it's always foreign. And when I go to like Bulgaria and places like that, they say the U.S. is the pit of all evil for cybercrime. So it's sort of contextual where you look. Yeah, one more.
What would you say to consumers about all this?
What would I say to consumers of all this? That's funny, I was talking about that at lunch. So I have a smart thermostat in my house. I'm fully aware it can be hackable. I'm fully aware I can come home and my house will be like 300 degrees. Or it'll be frigid in the middle of the winter and freeze up my air conditioning unit. However, the benefit still outweighs the risk to me. I did a risk analysis, whether I did it correctly or not. I think for consumers, NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology, just came out with a report yesterday that said people have security fatigue. They're so sick of hearing about breaches, they're so sick of hearing about everything's exploitable, they just don't care anymore. Many companies are making the decision of like, they treat cybersecurity like a risk. What's the risk? How much do we have to spend versus how much gain do we get? How much of a pain in the ass does it make us using these systems versus, it's far more efficient and less costly for us to do it this way, and we'll just take the insurance hit when it comes. Mostly for the consumers, looking at my own behavior, looking at behavior of my friends, we're all cybersecurity people. We all know, our credit cards can be hacked. We all know our identities can be found easily. We still do what makes the most efficient sense for us. Inherently, people are lazy. They don't want to have to do a whole bunch of extra work. I tried to live for 2 weeks when I was at Tor on a challenge. I tried to live completely anonymously and completely privately. It's exhausting. You try to think about every place your information goes, every place your data goes, everything you trust, everything you could possibly ever record, anything you've ever done. Trying to avoid cameras in the center of Boston is impossible.